The souls of the underworld aren't moving on. Hades is refusing to let them find their peace.
Then we go down there.
You know that we can't! The agreement says...
I know what the agreement says.
Then you know that the moment we enter the underworld, we are subject to his rules.
So we do nothing?
The agreement binds us. We rule Olympus as we see fit, and Hades may do the same with the underworld. If he has decreed that no gods may enter his domain, then so be it. But a mortal, on the other hand...
You can't be serious.
A mortal would not be bound by the same rules that bind us.
The mortals are puny, pathetic. They couldn't survive down there.
You may be right. But we aren't looking for an ordinary mortal. What we need is a champion.
Welcome to Whimsicraft. You're probably wondering why you see a black screen. Don't panic, don't frantically try to change your settings. Everything is as it should be. Today, we are doing an exercise of the mind. I want you to close your eyes. Not that you need to, the screen is already black, but do it anyway. And let's imagine a scene together. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Picture in your mind a beach at sunset. Imagine standing in the sand, the leaves of a nearby palm tree blowing softly in the breeze. The cool mist of ocean water carried through the wind, brushing against your skin as the sun warms the air around you. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Hear the sound of seagulls in the distance. Feel the peace that washes over you as you listen to the waves crash against the sandy shores. It's perfect, isn't it? This is what life would be like if I were a good YouTuber and remembered to hit record when making content. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Unfortunately, I'm not a good YouTuber, and I've somehow managed to go an entire week on a brand new server without recording any content whatsoever. So let me take you back, and together we can imagine what those first days were like. On my first day, I was greeted by some of the other Whimsies. They were already in Netherite, already so far ahead of me. But the wonderful thing about joining an already established SMP is that you get to live off of other people's success. Within minutes, I had been given an elytra and enough diamonds to make an entire set of armor, tools, and still have some left over. I had done absolutely nothing to earn this, and it felt wonderful. Unfortunately, I did end up losing it all while looking for ancient debris. But the Whimsies gifted everything to me again, a new elytra and even more diamonds, proving that money really can heal all wounds. I enchanted my new diamond armor and tools, and I was back on top, all without having to lift a finger. Unfortunately, all that gear was also lost in an incident I had in the caves while looking for more diamonds. I guess this is what I get for trying to put in any effort of my own. I bought a new elytra and upgraded everything to netherite, and now, well, here we are. So what does one do when there's nothing left to do? Well, I, for one, am going to do nothing. And that is the theme for this season. Nothing. I am going to be going about my day-to-day life doing absolutely nothing. As little as possible. I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna take in the sun a little bit, you know? What is that squid doing in the back? Is it okay? Oh, it's suffocating. Huh. That's more than we're doing this season because we're doing nothing. Maybe I'll build like a starter house or something, but then I'll do a whole lot of nothing. I don't want these ink sacs to go to waste. Oh, black dye's hard to come by when you're a coward. As of right now, we don't have much going on. This is our temporary base. I do have a staircase going down to a strip mine, but I've hardly touched it because everyone on this server is filthy rich and they keep throwing diamonds at me. But let's do a fly into the sky and look at the area that we've claimed. All of this mountain is ours. And this lake, isn't it beautiful? We have a huge area, this big mountain. It's going to be way cool. This would be a great spot for a mega base. If we were doing a mega base, which we are not because our theme is doing nothing. So there won't be anything mega about our base. Instead, this will be a great spot for me to kick back, relax, and do a whole lot of nothing, which, again, that is the theme for this season, in case you forgot. I can already imagine making a little cozy place here. Nothing too crazy, of course. You know, we can't go against our theme of doing nothing. What's the theme? We're doing nothing. That's the theme this season. I don't want to see any comments of anyone going, sorry, didn't catch that. What's the theme for this season? It's nothing. We're doing nothing. That's the theme for the season. Now, what vibe exactly are we going for when I say doing nothing? Well, usually I would look up reference pictures and make a mood board to help me understand the build style, but that goes against the theme, which, in case you forgot, is doing nothing. So instead, what I'm going to do is set up a chair, sit back, relax, and take in some sun. But there's a build hack that I want to try. I just saw this video talking about how you can make chairs using the zombie nautilus, and I have to try this. But first things first, we need to find a zombie nautilus. Holy moly! This build is huge! This is insane. How high up does this go? This goes up to 254. That is an insane Y level. Absolutely ridiculous. It's a good thing we're not doing anything like that because, you know, we're doing nothing. If you're trying to figure out why I need a zombie nautilus and I can't just use a regular nautilus, well, it's because the regular nautilus will suffocate if it's out of water, whereas the zombie nautilus will not. So I can use the zombie nautilus as the cushion of the chair and not worry about it suffocating. The only thing that I have to worry about is fire, because it will be out in daylight and so it will catch on fire. It is an undead mob, but that can be counteracted with nautilus armor. So I kind of have to find some shipwrecks, I have to find some unexplored things, buried treasure chest to try and find some nautilus armor. And the kind I'm looking for is white nautilus armor, which would be iron. Here's a shipwreck. I don't know if anyone has been out here, but guess we'll find out. Oh, no one has been here. Sweet. Okay, not too shabby, but not anything that we need. We're gonna have to try and find something else. Okay, we got a copper one. That's good. You know, I won't complain about that. What are you doing all the way out there? Long story. Okay, not what we're looking for, but I'm happy with it. Oh, man, that's not what I was hoping for. Why is the iron one so hard to find? That's not it either. Copper. But iron. No, we found gold. We found gold nautilus armor before we found iron. You have to be kidding me. I have found diamond nautilus armor before I have found iron nautilus armor. Why is this such a difficult thing to find? Just to recap, look at all of these different Little ruins. There's nothing in any of them. I fought a lot of drowned. None of them had the Nautilus on, by the way. But none of them have this stupid... There's copper. None of these have iron Nautilus armor. They had copper. They had diamond. Please tell me you're guarding iron Nautilus armor. More... Gold. Gold. That's great. Nope. Here's just a little bit of a rundown of what we found. 3 copper, 2 gold, 1 diamond, and then we find our iron. This is ridiculous. I just drank a Sprite Zero and now my voice feels weird. Well, I was going to try and breed these and take the baby, but they don't breed because they're zombies. So that's unfortunate. That's fortunate. I don't want to hurt the steed. Hello, hello, pufferfish. Yes, you'll love me. Look at us go. All right, this looks like a pretty good spot to relax. We could put our chair here. It's got a little bit of shade under this tree. This is nice. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this. So the Nautilus needs to go here. Then the Nautilus needs to go up here, and then we put him in a minecart, and then I nudge him into that corner. Okay. Then we do this, right? Then we line him up, and then take the saddle off. So now, anytime we sit on the Nautilus, we'll face this way. And here it is, our functional relaxation paradise. We have a working lounge chair, and the main event is this sandwich. So let's just sit back, relax. We've got our sandwich, we've got the sun, and let's just do nothing. Oh, you should have seen the look on your face. Who are you? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hermes, god of merchants, speedy deliveries, and personal messenger of Zeus himself, the king of Olympus. Why are you wearing a diaper? What? It's not a diaper. It looks like a diaper. It's a toga. You see the shoulder strap? You look like a baby. It's not a diaper! I mean, this garment was fashioned by the goddess Athena herself. Oh, she pranked you real good. Would you shut up? Okay, listen. Hades has trapped the souls of the dead in the underworld. He's building an army, and Zeus has sent me down to inform you that the gods of Olympus are searching for a champion to take on Hades and free the souls. Someone loyal, someone fearless, someone who won't run away from... Pass. Look, I'm not really trying to get swept up into a whole thing, you know? I just want to sit back and do some nothing. Besides, I don't even want to be a champion, so why don't you run back off to your little god friends and tell them I'm flattered, but it's gonna be a no from me. What's so funny? Did you really think that the gods would choose you to be the champion? Lawrence, the champion! Could you believe it? Oh, you're killing me. Hey now, I could be a champion. I have just as much potential as everyone else on this server. Well, if they didn't want me to be the champion, then why are you even telling me in the first place? Go bother someone else. You may not have what it takes to be the champion, but Zeus has chosen you to find them. Someone on this server, not you, of course, is going to be the champion of Olympus. I can't believe this. All I wanted to do was sit back and eat my... Wait, where's my sandwich? Uh-oh. Did I forget to mention that I'm the god of thieves, too? You'll get this back when you find the champion. Look here, Herman. It's Hermes. I'm new on this server. I don't want to build anything crazy. This was supposed to be my relaxing season. Well, then you better get started. Unless you want to be the champion and be sent down to the underworld to face Hades alone and free the army of the undead souls from his domain. No, I'm good.
Well, then it's settled. You'll need to start building right away. It's great to have you on board, friendo. I'll report back to Zeus immediately.
Wait, so it's Greek themed, right? Is that what I'm doing? It's Greek? All right, cool. Good talk. Great. Just great. This is ridiculous. Taking orders from a baby. This is so stupid.